Bang! Good morning. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're really doing well. Gonna take a seat here. Check this out. I'm here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, in Australia. I've been up in Queensland for about the last week or so. I've just been down from Brisbane, where I was for a handful of days, going to the second test of the Ashes. If you don't know what cricket is, then that's gonna sound really weird. What's a test? What's an ash? Don't worry about it. It was a very up and down experience. First day was really good, but at the end of the first day, I got some horrific food poisoning, which knocked me out for the second day. But all that being said, it was a great time. Australia won, which is the main thing. But the more mainer thing, the mainest of things, was that good times were had. Friendship, cricket, beating England. These are some of the most important things in this life of ours. That being said, I've left there now. I've come slightly south. I'm in Surfers Paradise at the moment. A part of the world that I spent a lot of time in my childhood growing up in. My family spent a lot of its time up here when I was young. So I was just up here a lot whenever I really wasn't in school. And so I haven't been back here in like 10 years. And I really haven't spent much time up here at all since I was really like, I don't know, 12. So spending the last couple of days here has been really funny and enjoyable and very nostalgic, obviously. I've done the kind of things that you'd expect a solid 33-year-old male to do, such as go to SeaWorld by himself, walk around, have early nights. All of these are the kind of things that you'd expect. I'm here for another, I think, day or two. Today, there really is not much of a plan other than to enjoy this beautiful part of the world. And in doing so, perhaps I can show you some of this beautiful city and make it up as we go. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you? So come along as we explore together, and then I don't know, we'll figure it out after that. And ultimately, while I do have no idea what will happen today, fun will be had. Of that, you can be tree. All right, let's go. Just before I go, I'm realizing that over these last few weeks, I have been collecting small bits of clothing merchandise in order to fill the gaping hole that is in my soul, and perhaps a lack of personality. Like if I buy clothing merchandise from bars and venues and that kind of thing, perhaps that will make me cool. Blue sporting singlet from Thailand. T-shirt from bar in Queenstown. Look at him go. He's skiing, but he's a bird. What a ridiculous proposition. And as of yesterday, a hat from SeaWorld, from the SeaWorld Foundation. Research, rescue, and conservation. Important things. Let's continue. Hello. Step one is breakfast. Let go. Couple of bin chooks. There you go, mate. Yes, I will eat an acai bowl because I am a millennial searching for meaning in fruit. Delicioso. That's when I remember, that's when I remember. Ooh. Dog. It's just so damn good to be home, mate. Oh my God. I'm all out of love, can't live without you. Dear God, I forgot this place existed. Bedroom from Memory is one of the famous nightclubs here in the Gold Coast. Last time I was here was 10 years ago, when I was a mere 23-year-old. I remember I went there with my ex-girlfriend and we had a horrific fight. And that's really the last memory I have of that place. Probably the less said the better. I'm gonna shut my mouth and move on. Thank you. This is a wholesome YouTube channel, so we will not be engaging with any such things as that. Thanks, man. Oh, hi, I didn't see you come in. All right, I've been sitting here the last hour and a bit figuring out plans for the next few days. I am booked to stay here again tonight in the Gold Coast, and I think I'm gonna book 2 additional nights and have 1 extra day of activities yet to be disclosed, and 1 day of day trip road tripping in the broader vicinity of this place. I think this plan that I'm constructing balances these things somewhat suitably. Mais quoi? C'est la vie. Ouais. All right, cool. I'm gonna wrap up this admin because it's boring and it's wasting prime. Could be out there. It's all blue sky and watery, and there's cranes there, so it's not a really fair representation, but you get the idea. Hi, this is my personal crusade against people who spend a lot of time at hotel pools when there are better options. Now look, I'm not here trying to bag this pool. It's a nice looking pool. Cool little design in the tiles there. I get it. Nice little jacuzzi here. There's a pool bar down here, just out of view. There's a few cabanas. I get a bit of sunshine in the corner. Sure, why not? There's nothing wrong with this objectively. Except for the fact that, hello, do you not see the limitless stretch of paradisical beach at your fingertips? It's across the road. It's a 2-minute walk. Now, there's a lot of arguments that I hear put forward against this. People say, oh, well, if I go to the pool, oh, it's tiled. Oh, I don't like the sand. Oh, it gets in my toes. Oh, shut up. What's wrong with you? Afraid of the sand? That doesn't make any sense. Who's afraid of sand? I think that people just hate the beach. And if you hate the beach, really, where do you go from there? Where do you go? There's bigger problems that you have to delve into at a psychological, spiritual level than a dislike of the beach and a fear of sand. A fear of sand. Look at these people having a great time, strolling along, just having the time of their lives. Something that these pool people could never appreciate. All right, I've zoomed in and out enough for you. I hope you don't have a headache. Thank you for listening to my rant. Cheers. Hello. I just had a run. I didn't film the run because it's not really entertaining. Check this out. London. Going out for dinner by myself, dining alone, that's right, table for one, do-do-do-do, shoo-be-doo-wop-bop-ba, boo-boo-da-boo-boo-da-boom, pity from the hospitality staff, la-ba-la-ba-ba-da-bum, dining by yourself, yes I am, joining anyone, no I'm not, ba-ba-da-bum. Well, it's lovely to see you again. And may I say, you are looking radiant in the moonlight. Delicious meal. Being welcomed back to that restaurant was the most human contact I've had in days. It was the most human connection, at least. So, that was enjoyable in many ways. Let's go for a nightcap. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That was probably the worst Guinness I've ever had in my life. I had to leave half of it. That's saying something. And with that, I'm walking home along the beach to end a decent day. Nothing really of note happened, and yet, good night.